Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and in today's episode I'm talking with you about how appearances can be deceiving. Now, as you can tell right now that I'm in a suit, now that's the word, and this is not the usual attire that you're used to seeing me in. Now, if you are a long-time subscriber of the channel over the past 6 months, or have known me previously through the businesses that I've run, chances are that you've never seen me wearing what I'm wearing right now. And for those people who know me, you'll know that I'm actually pretty good at what I do and regarding what I know within e-commerce and building online businesses. The point is, anybody can put on one of these and instantly look the part. The thing is this is all superficial. This is the old school business. We live in an online world now where, especially in what I'm doing, online businesses, this is just not necessary. In fact, that's much better. You see, this old school business thing where it's sort of expected that you wear a suit and a tie and it's all formal and you look the part. And why? To impress people you don't know? I don't get it. You know, what I know or what I've done or what I've learned, it does not show through the clothes that I wear. Judging someone on something as superficial as their clothes should be reserved for like secondary school playground stuff, where if you don't have the latest shoes or the Timberlands or the Rockports or whatever, then you're a bit of a nerd. Really, we're going to carry that on into adulthood where, if you're not wearing a suit, you can't be a real business person. I think if you're disagreeing with me up to now, then you're probably in a generation, it's probably a generational shift where traditionally business people have always wore suits, and every time I go to London, I still can sit and laugh. I remember sitting outside St. Paul's in London. I was waiting for a meeting, again in a hoodie, some jeans and trainers, and I was seeing people in full-on suits and ties with running shoes on, running to work with a briefcase, and I'm thinking, guys, why are all your documents not in the cloud? What could you possibly have in the briefcase? Why are you wearing a suit? If does that deter? Do you leave? Does the stuff in your head come with the suit? I don't know. It's a weird generational thing, and I know if you work in a physical business and a physical industry, such as banking, then maybe that's just how it has to be. But online, it definitely doesn't have to be like that. Let's take a look at some of the most successful and also well-known people who've been involved in either very successful businesses, but also online businesses. You see, not one of them's wearing a suit. In fact, I tend to stick to a rule now where I won't wear a suit unless it's sort of a wedding, a funeral, or a christening, or if I'm doing interviews. If I was doing the mock interviews, I wear a suit then. I don't wear a tie, but I wear the suit jacket, and even then I've been wearing jeans when I do it. Right now we live in a world where the superficial of clothes and what we look like is slowly being moved away, and we realize that that doesn't tell you everything about a person. 99% of the time I do not dress like a business person or an entrepreneur, or maybe I do dress like an entrepreneur, but I don't dress like a traditional business person. I wear hoodies, I wear t-shirts, I wear jeans, and I wear trainers. That's because that's what I'm comfortable in. I don't feel like I have to dress up in order to come to this part of my house and work. People tend to only see me from here upwards anyway. You have no idea whether I'm wearing pants or not right now. I am, but I very well could not be, and you'd have no idea. The thing is that it doesn't matter anymore what people wear. Yes, I understand that you only get one chance to make a first impression, but if your first impression is solely based on what you look like, that's not the sort of people I want to do business with. I want to do business with the people who actually know what's going on in here and trust in me and listening to the words I say and to the things that I've done and listening to how I believe I can help them regardless of whether I'm wearing a suit, pajamas, a onesie, who knows. whatever I'm wearing on the outside doesn't change what I'm saying, doesn't change what's in my head. I do call it the Mark Zuckerberg effect, although to be fair, like I mentioned earlier, it probably was Branson who started the revolution by ditching the tie. I mean, Zuckerberg took it to a whole new level, turning up to his IPO in a hoodie. Fair play to the guy. But, I mean, Mark Zuckerberg is a genius. Branson is a genius. Gary Vaynerchuk is a genius. I don't think I've ever seen Gary Vaynerchuk wear a suit. He's running a multi-million-dollar business in VaynerMedia. Never seen him wear a suit. Evan Spielberg, CEO of Snapchat. I don't think I've ever seen him in a tie. I've seen him in a jacket. I don't think I've ever seen him in a tie. You know, and that's the thing. Is like in this online industry that we're in now, it's more about what you say and what you do that matters more than anything else. I certainly don't judge people by how they look anymore. Because I know, you know, myself and Matt, whenever we go anywhere to conferences, we'll turn up in hoodies and stuff. But I know that when we are going to conferences, people get so much value out of what we say, it doesn't matter what we look like. And that's the key. Appearances can be deceiving. You know, you could take someone who has no idea about an industry, say digital marketing, and send them to a digital marketing conference and put them in a three-piece suit and send them with 2 or 3 people following them around, and all of a sudden they look the part. But if they've never done anything in digital marketing before, you'd be a fool to take advice from them just because they're wearing a suit, or just because they've got a nice watch on, or just because they've hired a nice car. These things are all superficial. Ultimately, it's what is in here which matters most. It's what you've done and how you share that journey and how you tell people a story and about how you can help them and how you can give value to them. Don't focus on the superficial. Appearances can be deceiving. They're deceptive in their very nature. People all over Instagram right now, in the entrepreneur space, are doing that. They try to deceive people by being something they're not, rather than just sharing the real journey. Don't be sucked in by it. Be you. From the message from the last video, just be you. Focus on being you. And if you want to wear a hoodie and jeans, wear a hoodie and jeans. If you want to wear a suit, wear a suit. But bear in mind, don't judge others on how they dress. And just to clarify, no, I don't think anyone has ever judged me from how I dress. This is just like advice to you. I remember being told in sixth form that you should dress for the job you want, not the job you have. I'd quite like to be Mark Zuckerberg, so I'm going to wear hoodies and jeans. That's the world we live in right now. So with that said, I hope you found this video useful. It's a bit of a change of pace than normal. But if you have, hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. I post new content every single weekday. And with that said, I'll catch you as always in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching.